Hello everybody, welcome, and we're going to do a little bit of a inbox review of this particular little kit. This particular little kit is accessories for buildings. It's made by Miniart, it's in 1/35 scale. The kit number is 35585, so that's got that bit out of the way. Now, this is a old kit that's been reboxed and released. I know this because 2 years ago I actually went looking for this kit because I wanted the guttering, and I did quite a few emails to Miniart and they told me that the demand for it wasn't there, so they stopped production of it. Lo and behold, about 2 months ago I got an email from Miniart to say that this particular kit they're going to re-release. So it's a re-release of the old kit. It is dated up for 2018 and that is all it is. It's just the release date. The actual mould is a very old mould, so what we're going to get from it I don't know, but I still ordered two because I feel that we haven't, not all of us have got time to actually scratch build windows, scratch build gutters and doors and things like that, and this to me is going, I'm hoping it's going to be one of those kits that I can keep on the shelf, that if I want windows and doors when I'm doing a build, I've actually got them in stock. So enough of that, and let's have a little look at what's going on. Now, on the box art on the front we have got lights, we've got doors, door frames, we have a garage door with, well, workshop door should I say, with a pocket door in. We have got the guttering and downpipe. We have got a good selection of windows and shutters, different styled windows, the ones at the arch at the top, small cellar windows at the bottom here, railings, lamps that actually go on brackets. We've got a good selection of different bits and pieces, so we roughly know what's going to be in the kit. Let's open the box and we'll see what we've actually got. Now, inside we have one bag and we do have in there 6 sprues. I shall open that off camera, save all the noise. Also, we do have a little workshop manual just showing us how bits and pieces go together. So I'm going to put you on pause, and then when we come back we'll have a look at the instructions, and then we'll have a look at the sprues. Now, the little workshop manual or instructions got me a little bit confused to start off with, because on the front we've got a sprue set out and we have got two of these, two of these, two of these, two of these, which makes 8 sprues, and we only had 6. What had happened is they hadn't cut this sprue off of that sprue, so I've done that, so we've now got 8 sprues, what we should have, and like what it actually tells us. Now, nothing too interesting on the front, just the sprues set out, numbered, so we can actually find parts. Inside, it's just a breakdown of each section. We've got just a little drawing of the assembly of the lights, the doors, door frames, just showing you how, you know, where to put the hinges. Just a very, very basic guide on the assembly of everything. But a basic assembly is better than not having nothing at all. Back page, same again. We have the assembly of the lights and of the windows, and just showing you that they do actually have catches. All good stuff. Now we have 8 sprues altogether. There's 8 sprues, but we've got 2 sprues identical on each one, so we'll only be taking a look at 1 sprue at a time. Kick off with, this is the first sprue, and we have the guttering. Now, I do notice there's quite a bit of flash around the downpipe. I'm hoping it's not going to be too many issues with the flash, because I have looked through it and there's quite a lot. So we've got the downpipe here, and we've actually got the gutter. We've got 3 sections that are straight. These are 40 mils long. So you've got 2 sprues, so you've got 6 of them all together. You can do the maths yourself. We've also got another piece with an outlet. That's 40 mil as well. Nicely detailed. I do like the look of them. That's about all I can say. Downpipe's got the clips on. I think it's going to look good. Probably a bit of work cleaning them up, especially on the swan neck. We've got quite a lot of flash there. But all in all, I like the look of it so far. Moving across, we've got the lights. We've got the little spider for the top of the pole there. Quite a lot of flash on it again. But that goes on the underneath to support the I'm not quite sure what they call them. I'm going to call it a mantlet, but there we go. To be honest with you, with a little bit of care, you probably could actually get a thin cable up through there and actually light the lights if you wanted to, but that is totally up to you. Moving across, we've got the workshop door with the pocket door in, nicely detailed. It's got all the nuts and bolts on it, nicely detailed, the same as the actual door itself. Well, there's no bolts on that, but it wouldn't take much to actually put a few on. We've actually got the back of the hinges here. We will turn it over and have a look at the hinges, but all very well, all nicely detailed. I'm quite happy. On the back, we've got all the panels done nicely. We've got some injector mark pins, but they are proud, so they will stand down flush, no problems with that. The hinges, as you can see, they're nicely done. They will finish the door off nicely. We've got all the strapping on the back. To me, they all look pretty good. I'm quite happy with that. You can do a lot with that and make it look better. So that's the first sprue. We'll put that to one side. Now the second sprue, we've got a lot of windows. We've actually got the windows and the window frame, so they match up, which is pretty good. Now you've got 2 sprues, so you're going to have 4 windows, so you can have enough for a front elevation of a building, or the back. It doesn't matter. We've also got the solid side panels, or you could, optional as like French doors for the balcony and that, which is pretty good. They're all pretty well detailed. I think glass will sit in there quite nice and look nice. Now we've got the arch section that goes over the top of the door. That's the outside bit, and that's the inside section that will slot into it. All nicely done. There is still quite a little bit of flash on it, but we will turn it over because we are looking at the back side. Now looking at the front, they look nice and thin. I'm quite happy with that. I would definitely use them in a build. They look like they should do, nice and delicate, as windows do. So all in all, I'm quite happy with that sprue, and we'll move on now to the next one. Right, this sprue contains a lot of the stands for the light. This is quite a large one, as you can see. The pole and the actual hook that the light actually hangs on. Now I think you can actually put like a round or the square lantern type hanging from it. All nicely done, but we've still got flash. We've got a small bracket here, which it can be used virtually for anything, for underneath the balcony or for putting the lamps on. And we've also got the balcony railings as well. We are looking from the back of this. It is actually flat. We will turn it over and have a little look there. It's actually quite well detailed on the front. It's a pity it weren't cast on both sides, because that would have been even better. Everything I can see it's nice. It's really good detail. It's just flashy, that's all. But as modelers, that's one of the things we're going to have to overcome. So that's that sprue. We'll move on to the next. Okay, this is the final sprue. To start off with, we've got window openings, we've got the windows to go into the window openings. They look nice, as windows should do, nice and clean and neat. We've got door surround, and we've got the threshold, and we've got the header bar as well. We've also got a set of large shutters. Now these shutters would go over just one window, so it's just one shutter for one window. These are the very large ones. Or if you really wanted to, you could actually put two of the windows together and use two of the shutters, because window size doesn't really matter. Windows are as big as what you want them to be. Moving across, we've got railings. Now they're reasonably nice, but again, we've got a lot of flash on, and how difficult is it going to be to clean it up? It's a shame, because the railings are extremely nice. Moving on, we've now got windows, which actually go in them frames across there. Double windows, which they look nice. There's no problems with that. Front door, nicely moulded. We have got some raised injector mark pins which can be sanded down, which isn't a problem. And also we've got these very nice louver shutters. Now I say they're nice, but at the angle I'm looking at now, you can just see that you can see through them, but there is a line of flash that runs down the centre of each one, which we'll see how difficult that's going to be to get out. But they're very nice, because you have got the view straight the way through them. Quite impressed with them. We'll turn it over and we'll take a look at the back. Shutters again, as you can see, you'll probably see better that way. Just looking down, you can just see that line of flash that runs down the centre. It might be a bit of a pain to clean out, but there you go. Backs of the windows, everything's okay. I'm quite happy with them. Doors okay. We've actually got handles here as well. So really, to be honest with you, it's a good little set, except for the flash. And that's it. We've had a look at all the sprues, and I think personally, yes, it is a good little set, especially if you haven't got time to make your own windows and doors. There's quite a bit of flash on it, but hey ho, that is the way it goes. I think it's going to be okay. I really do think it's a good little set, and I will start using parts of this. To start with, we'll be using the guttering and downpipe. I will be using that on the barn build very, very soon. Probably straight after I've finished putting this stuff away, I shall be cutting it off and starting work on that. So with that, all I can do now is say thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Until then,